Did you guys see what happened to Jeremy Renner?
I did when Derek sent it. That's when I found out.
Why'd you say it with that tone? What do I have to do with it?
Because Derek is a
Yeah,
fan of Jeremy Renner. Derek
Oh,
had the
God.
Jeremy Renner app. I'm exposing you right here
He
on
did
the
have an app,
pod.
right? Because Chris Hemsworth had an app too, right?
That was
But
it
so
was
did
a whole
Jeremy Renner.
era of celebrities having apps where you
Apps.
just like follow along their daily routine. It was a whole thing.
Kim
Anyways,
Kardashian with the Hollywood game.
oh, that is probably the best celebrity app. To be honest
I
with you,
loved that game when it came out. I will say.
great
So
time.
R.I.P. to that game.
Derek, I'll let you introduce the story. What happened with Jeremy Renner, and is
Yeah.
he canceled? Are we getting a Hawkeye season 2?
Based off of the reception to the story and how it has failed to take off, I don't think he's canceled. So for everybody watching, listening that may not be up to date, Jeremy Renner was in a romantic relationship with a woman that is 20 years younger than him, who was also his filmmaking partner on a couple of projects. She was unhappy with him regarding like his promotion of the film, or his lack of promotion of those projects. A couple of things basically. One night he was in this alcohol-fueled rage at his Nevada home. She was so scared to the point that she locked herself in a bathroom. She's fine. Nothing happened to her. He didn't do anything to her or anything like that, but it was just a very frightening time. Fast forward a bit from there, she called him out about that, and he responded with that immigration would be notified. We don't know what came after notified in that text chain because she didn't want to share that, probably to keep some, private information private. But essentially what it amounts to is that he threatened to call immigration on her. So a couple of things about this that sticks out to me is that he has a bit of a pattern, of a couple of patterns here. One, substance abuse, right? This isn't the first time he was called out by a romantic partner regarding his substance abuse filled rage. Two, he dates women that are significantly younger than him, right? It's not illegal. I know what you weirdos out there are going to talk about that. Oh, well, it's not wrong because it's not illegal. She's of age. I'm sorry. Something doesn't have to be illegal to be weird, okay? And when you're a 50-something-year-old man, you should be dating 50-somethings, 40-somethings, maybe 30-something-year-old people. But there's no reason you should be dating someone in their 20s and you are 54. Right, that is a major red flag, fellas. If you are in your 50s and you can only date people that are way younger than you, that's a you problem. Okay, that's a skill issue. Okay, and then juxtaposing this with his ex-wife's allegations regarding their divorce, and again the substance abuse, the rage-induced substance use. The substance-induced rage. It doesn't bode well for him as a person. So I don't think we're getting a Hawkeye season 2 for just the fact that I don't think people want to see Clint Barton anymore. But this just kind of seals the deal for me that they're just definitely not going to bring him back now.
What do they bring him back and he dies in Doomsday or Secret Wars?
Dies off screen?
Did he get a chair? I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't
Did he?
think he got a chair actually
Or
in
did Kate
Doomsday.
Bishop get a chair? Haley Steinfeld.
I think she got a chair.
Let's
Or maybe she
check.
didn't.
Somebody vamp while I look this up. Hold on.
I'll go off on this. So yeah, I agree. I don't think that anyone wants to see Clint Barton again in Hawkeye. Yeah. If there is a Hawkeye season 2, it would be Kate Bishop as Hawkeye. And also, I agree with the whole, 20 years younger, 30 years younger difference. I find that to be insane. Because it's okay, that's getting close to, my parents' age. That's kind of weird, right? If I were to do that, that's weird. So, yeah. Not a fan.
Yeah, and it's not to say that you can't be significantly far apart in age and it not be a genuine, healthy, good thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like Dane Cook, for example, his wife... there's a big age difference there, but they both have gone on record and made fun of the criticism that they've gotten for that, right? Like, it seems a lot more genuine. It seems a lot more normal. It's a red flag when something inevitably comes out, because that's what I mean. It's a red flag, right? You always hear of these dramas, these issues with people that are like this. So more often than not, like, it is kind of like a, hey, pay attention here. It's not to say that they're all doomed, but more often than not, I've seen it be doomed.
So it looks like Jeremy Renner is not in Doomsday. So I don't think this affects Doomsday. Most likely, any Avenger who's not in Doomsday, I'm just assuming they're going to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
So maybe. So, like, Secret Wars comes out in 2027?
Yes.
This... it's the story's already dying down.
I don't even think it, like Derek said, I don't think it even saw light. Like, I didn't hear anything about it until Derek showed me, and I went to the Instagram page, and I didn't even see it on my feed, like anything else about it, until after I saw it on her page, right? Like, then I opened up Instagram later that day, and I scrolled, and I found something about it. Not even, like, I didn't even see people, like, post it on their stories or anything. Like, it's just not getting around.
Honestly, it's
unfortunate. You know, go ahead, Derek.
Yeah. No, I think it's unfortunate, but I agree with you there. I think it's just Jeremy Renner in general has winded down. It's fizzled out for him in general, right? So it's not like he had was on top of the world. It's not a Johnny Depp situation where it was, it's like, oh shit, Johnny Depp got canceled, right? I think this is just kind of like, okay, whatever. The last thing I heard about this guy, he almost died, and then he released a book, which is, again, unfortunate, right? But even after the book came out, it was just like a few days of people talking about, go read his book, oh my God, and then that's it. The book, by the way, is terrible. I gave up reading it a couple chapters in because it reads exactly how you would expect a divorced 50-something-year-old man who is dating a 20-something-year-old would write. It's messy, it's weird, it's very much like, look how cool I am, but I don't know, it's just a weird book for me to read. But after that, he's got Mayor of Kingstown, that show, and even that really hasn't popped off. From what I hear, it's a good show, but it's not really that popular of a show. So I think his career is just at its end naturally, and this just kind of is gonna help solidify it for the next couple of years, and then maybe he'll have a comeback when he gets fully gray in the head.
Like, that's the thing about, like, people who play superheroes. You can just wait a couple years and just put on the suit if you're not dead. Even Chris Evans came back as the Human Torch. It's not. I don't think this is the end of Hawkeye, but I have a hard time. I guess what I'm saying is, like, I don't anticipate there being a happy ending to the story on what's her name's part, the director's part, because it feels like no one's talking about this story.
No
one is. Which is very unfortunate.
I do have a question though. Did he threaten to call ICE because, like, she's here on, like, green card or something, or, like, is she?
We don't know.
We don't know.
So she provided the journalists with text messages and photos and stuff like that. So the part where he says that immigration will be informed, it cuts off after that. So we don't know exactly what he threatened to call immigration for, but the idea is, like, you shouldn't be calling immigration for anything. Like,
of course.
Fuck.
Yeah. Real messed up stuff.
I would just find it funny if she was, like, already a U.S. citizen, and, like, he was like, let me threaten to call ICE. She's already a U.S. citizen, so, like,
a little racism in with the...
Yeah.